It's time for the 6 at 6 on 95.7 KCMO Talk Radio. Number 1.
Oh, my gosh, I'm starting here again for a second straight day, but I got to do it. Break up the Royals, baby. How about that? Man, oh, man, oh, man. They beat the Rays last night 3-2. Bobby Witt Jr. hits a home run. They get the 3-game sweep of the Tampa Bay Rays. Bobby Witt's hitting streak is now 22 games. And the Royals are now 2 games above 500. They are just on fire right now, fellas. Man, this is fun to watch. 3-game sweep. This comes after taking 2 or 3 from the Astros. They swept the Rockies before that. So they are just on an absolute tear right now. They've won 9 of their last 10, Mark.
10 more games, and Bobby Witt Jr. will set the Royals record for longest hitting streak.
Which is what, Whit Merrifield?
Yep.
Was it 31 games?
31 games. Yep.
31. So he's got to get to 32. Man, that is...
I think he could do it.
That is tough to do.
They've got the Orioles this weekend, and then they've got the White Sox, who are terrible the next series.
I know, but man, that pressure starts to build. They start pitching around you. And here's what makes that hitting streak record so difficult, whether it's a team record or I don't think anyone's ever touching 56 by DiMaggio. But I will say, nowadays, too, with the bullpen pitchers, coming in every other inning, it makes it more difficult because you start to get a read on a guy by the 5th inning and he's gone. So if Bobby Witt can get to 32, that would be damn impressive. That would be a franchise record if he can get there.
I saw a crazy stat. He's hitting over 300 off 3 different pitches, changeup, curveball, and fastball.
Wow. Good thing they locked him up, man. Oh, God bless them. That's outstanding. I love it. Good job by the Royals. They are rolling right now, and they are right back where they need to be, 3 games back of the division. They start a 3-game series with the Orioles starting tonight.
Number 2.
Well, yesterday, I-29 was shut down up by the airport for a while after a shooting involving law enforcement started, we now know, with a domestic violence shooting at the Argosy Casino. A spokesperson for KCPD called it an officer-involved shooting involving multiple outside agencies that happened in that area yesterday morning. A spokesperson for the police department later said that the incident started with a domestic violence shooting at the casino in the parking lot there in Riverside. So Riverside police responded to the scene where a woman and her current husband reportedly became involved in a dispute with her ex-husband. KCPD said the ex-husband allegedly opened fire on the current husband, shooting him multiple times before fleeing the scene in a rented U-Haul truck. Riverside Police radio dispatch a description of the suspect. He was spotted on I-29 5 minutes after the initial shooting. KCPD spokesperson said the Riverside officer attempted to pull that vehicle over. However, the driver and the truck fled. And that's what, of course, led to the chase down I-29. So just a tragedy, an absolute mess, and that is what happened on I-29 yesterday. 2 Riverside police officers and 1 Platte County Sheriff's deputy opened fire on the suspect, striking him. He was rushed to an area hospital where he was pronounced dead. No officers were injured in that shooting.
Number 3.
Well, today is going to be a heavy day here in Kansas City for our first responders community, and there are likely to be traffic delays as well, as Graham Hoffman, the 29-year-old Kansas City, Missouri firefighter and paramedic, will have his funeral procession today after he died on Sunday at the age of 29. So a public visitation will take place from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Pleasant Valley Baptist Church in Liberty. A funeral service will follow from 1 to 2:30, and then a funeral procession will take place from 3 to 4:30. The procession will stop by Station 42, where Hoffman had been assigned. It will then return to Whitechapel Funeral Home in Gladstone, and the procession will head down I-35 just after 3 p.m. through the I-29 interchange and proceed over the Christopher Bond Bridge, and then continue 71 Highway South, exit at Bannister Road. So that is the plan for today. And just know if you're stuck in any of this traffic, know what it's about and just give yourself time. Okay, don't be cursing at the traffic. Know it's about Graham Hoffman, and know what, obviously, the first responder community is going through this morning and today and, frankly, into this weekend here around Kansas City.
Number 4.
On a similar note and on a better note regarding Graham Hoffman, 23,000 shirts and $250,000 have been raised for his family after T-shirts honoring Graham Hoffman have been sold and promoted all over this town, and that is just tremendous news. $250,000 raised with these T-shirts. I believe we put them up on our social media pages the other day. The Station 42 T-shirt fundraiser has drawn attention from not just the Kansas City area, but all over the country as well. Channel 41 interviewed a fire department in Montana, the Great Falls Fire Rescue in Montana, that also bought a bunch of T-shirts the other day as well. They bought 42 T-shirts. So this has been a huge success. You've got the Royals, obviously, getting behind this as well. So helping out the family where people can. And if you are interested in buying a T-shirt, the deadline to order is May 9th. And we will share this link on the KCMO Talk Radio social media pages. I will post it as well on my personal Instagram page at Pete Mundo. You can find me there. And I will put that in my Instagram stories here in just a couple of minutes. So we're glad that that is working out for the family.
Number 5.
Well, President Trump gave the commencement speech at the University of Alabama last night. And it was exactly what you would expect from President Trump getting introduced by Nick Saban last night. And the president had a message to, we'll share this one, the business majors at Alabama.
For the business majors here today, I challenge you not merely to use your talents for financial speculation, but to apply your great skills that you've learned and had to forging the steel and pouring the concrete of new American factories, plants, shipyards, and even cities which are going up all over our country. Don't just build a strong portfolio. Build a very, very strong America, and you're going to do that.
What a great message from the President of the United States last night. We'll have more from that commencement speech because he said a lot of stuff that obviously was not trying to be political, but it tied into, obviously, his message as the President of the United States. And last but not least,
Number 6.
We are about 33 minutes away from the jobs report dropping. So when that drops, we'll have it for you and get immediate reaction at 7:30 this morning on KCMO.